Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back bringing you some Honkai Star Rail. Now, obviously, today we're going to be talking about the new quality of life updates that Honkai Star Rail is actually bringing to the game. They're going to be coming out in 2.3. So, for anyone who might be confused, because I was confused, we are getting 2.2 in May, which 100% I think now is going to be happening. So that means 2.3 is going to be happening roughly in June, July, probably start of July, end of June. But we're going to be looking at basically what is important and what I think is actually one of the major things that they're going to be bringing in 2.3, which I think is quite a big feature, because most of these features, it's really hard for you to sort of have this type of, I'd say, quality of life update that brings so much utility to a game and make it so appealing for people to actually play. But obviously, with that said, let's dive into it. So basically, one of the major things that they're actually doing is a quick claim function to the simulated universe. So I've read through all this. Don't worry, I'm not going to read through every single point. I'm just going to obviously highlight what I think is important. And one of the major things that I think is important is this quick claim function. So we have in Divergent Universe, an all-new planner ornament quick claim function will be available. After clearing Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can enter the curios and blessings they obtained in this run into a save file. The save file will be reset each week. Trailblazers can directly challenge different boss enemies using their save file and obtain the corresponding planner ornament. So I'm guessing you run through I don't know if I got this correct, but you basically run through this Divergent Universe, or in general simulated universe, and you have a save file you can basically go through directly to beat the boss. So if you go through it for the first time, you have a save file, and probably if you're going through it the second time, you can just go directly to the bosses, which is 3-phase bosses that you have. Probably you will have the same curios and blessings that you got on that run, so you probably want to have a really good run with really good blessings and curios to basically get this. Now, it might not be the general simulated universe, because they're saying it's a new Divergent Universe, so they might be kind of catering to the same simulated universe but on different levels. So you have the simulated and then Divergent, which kind of offers the same, probably in this manner, but we're yet to see. So I can't make any assumptions that there is. We just have to wait and see for how it looks like. So obviously, new Divergent Universe rewards. Divergent Universe also has its own unique rewards. Completing Divergent Universe allows Trailblazers to collect various leveling materials and stellar jades. Obviously, with every single new simulated universe, whether it was the Swarm Disaster or the other one, we got a lot of primo gems, probably even like about 2 temples in general, if I'm just completing the whole process. So I think that was really good. One of the major things they're also adding is the fact that we have a restart challenge, which restarting mechanics. So for anyone who's played Simulated Universe, everyone knows that the only way for you to actually restart a fight is for you to close the client completely and then basically restart it, but you will not have the same options that you have with MOC, where you can kind of go off the same techniques and all the techniques that you had. So if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. So I think I like the fact that they're going to be adding this restart a challenge mechanic, which I think is going to add a lot of features, I'd say, to the game, or an opportunity for players to basically restart a run or restart a fight because a boss decided to specifically target your Tingyun or your Bronya or your squishiest member amongst everything else. So apart from that, we have a new permanent game mode. So similar to Pure Fiction, they're going to be adding something called an Apocalyptic Shadow. I'm not going to go through all this. Same thing, face powerful foes, earn points, win rewards, stellar jades. We get about like 720, 740 stellar jade from Pure Fiction. Easy ones as well, as opposed to MOC, where you have to really, really try hard for you to get, the whole 36 stars. I don't know if it's 36 stars. Is it 12 it's actually 36. Yeah, you get the whole 36 stars. So I think this is going to be also a new function, which, I mean, the thing about Star Rail, they keep adding a lot of end game content that makes it very free to play. So if you have a good account, you're building up well, you have good characters, you build up the characters well, it doesn't mean they have to have like eidolons or have light cones. I think if you've just built up the characters very well, then half the time you basically have a lot of Stellar Jade to work with, and especially with the fact that it happens on a week by week basis. So if you have week 1, you get 720, week 3 you get another 720, you really have about 1440, right? And then you have week 4 here, week 5, obviously going according to the next 2 months, you have close to about two tent pools, like two whole tent pools, inclusive of your dailies and obviously the simulated universe that happens on a weekly basis, on top of your general kind of events that happen during the course of the patch. So I think they're adding a lot of things that make the game really good. Obviously this being the last bit over here, which is now just generally the schedule rotation. But one of the important things I just want to talk about is this quick claim function is going to change the game tremendously, because if for anyone who started the game, most of the time you would play the game and you would want to get into combat, but now we have reached a stage in the game where nobody wants to get into combat that often, and only want to get into combat if need so. So meaning people just, I mean, that's the whole reason they created Acheron, because now Acheron basically slides through all the content where mobs can just be deleted, you know, with one shot. And I think that's where I think the game is going. They wanted to give us a taste, because they already have a roadmap. They probably have a roadmap for the next 3 years, right? And that roadmap includes characters doing different things. So they're giving us this options and opportunities piece by piece, which I think is an important thing. And one of now the major milestones they've now hit, no, I wouldn't say hit, they've now introduced to players is now Acheron, because Acheron is a game-changing unit with her specific technique. Because if anyone starting the game, or anyone who started the game, they wanted to basically fight everything, but now it became a bit too tedious when you want to, you know, you have to fight everything every single time. And if you're someone who is very specific about overworld farming, and you have an Acheron, it becomes the quickest thing for you. Just run around, kill, run around, kill. You've got resources that, you know, could take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to farm. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think Honkai Star Rail is going a really good way. Obviously, a lot is happening, and we are all happy. I'm happy with this game, and I'm happy the way it's turning around. It's just becoming one of those games that a lot of people like playing. I myself as well. I like covering this game. I do appreciate the support that I'm getting as well, but I could get more, you know, obviously with your help. So obviously a like and subscribe will help as much as possible. If you like my videos, hit that like and subscribe, just like I've said. Even comment below, I will reply. All right. But with that said, thank you so much for anyone who watched this video, and I hope you all have a good night, a good day, and a good evening. And I'll see you all in the next one.